Up next will be the discussion will be about Snaps here with Jorge Higueros. Snaps is Security Nagios Appliance Perimeter Systems. Jorge currently serves as President of CSA Central American Chapter, Vice President of the ISACA Guatemala, and President of Consulmatic. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Jorge Higueros.
In this time, we'll talk about snaps. What is a snap? Is monitoring physical security. Not only monitoring the software, hardware, or devices. Nagios is possible monitoring physical security. What is the physical security for the companies? Motion sensors, security cameras, alarms, infrared barriers, and other things more what we can use it for physical security. So, okay, who I am Jorge Higueros, 10 years in experience, IT, Master IT Security, COBIT certified, Offensive Security certified, IT in Operation Service, ISO 20000 implementing, and PCI auditor. These are little skills I have. So, okay, introduction. The physical security is more important for the companies because with the physical security we can detect thefts, sabotage, bad employments, and disasters, natural disasters, temperature, humidity, and other things like somebody tried to access, brute force access to room, to IT room, or the vaults in the banks, for example. And the physical security is very important, you said, because you need to protect the information, the money, and other things that you need inside, do you have inside in the company. Hey. Okay, in the first point, I don't know what happened here. Okay. Okay, benefits for use physical security. Minimize risk because you need minimize the risk. What is the risk? The risk, all people has risk every day. The companies has risk in IT, in financial, in operations. What type of risk you take every day? Is a risk take a bus? Is a risk cross the street? Is a risk disconnect the plug of the outlet for the server? What do you understand for risk? What is risk for you? It's an event occurrence, it's an inspired event. What happened? We take risk every day. So removes, integrates and analyze information to disparate traditional physical security, resolve incidents in the situations in real time because, for example, somebody broke the door or entered to ballroom or a data center, and the physical secure has standards too. It's one framework for implement the physical secure in the best practice and has a standard, provides real-time compliance and auditing and reporting. Okay, the agenda. The importance of physical secure, component of physical secure, why do you need monitoring and use physical security? Snaps, alert systems, mobile app, expandable architecture, and reports. Okay, Snap is our own project that was developed with Arduino, Raspberry Pi, and a little server integrated with Nagios XI. We developed a component. The component works with these items, and we can monitoring digital technology or analog technology. So, okay. How I said last, the physical security is the key of the companies. It's a general factor, has having different access to facilities, or we can compromise the physical security because somebody enter to data center room, can stolen one server or stolen information, or extract information of the company, or extract money. It's compromising really in the physical secure. Okay, the threats of physical secure: interruption of service, theft, physical damage, unauthorized disclosure, and lost system integrate. Why the interruption of service? We can monitoring with snaps if somebody cut the phone lines, cut the fiber, cut the energy, electric energy, because we develop as sensors, but everything's like that. If somebody cut the energy, Nagios send alert and detect is a permanent cut or it's a little cut for 1 minute or 2 seconds, different time. If a cut energy is maybe 10 minutes, send alert for different times. You can customize these send alerts, and if the cut alert is the cut energy is for half hour or 1 hour, send the alerts to the security personnel for this personnel go to the local or to the agency or to the office for visual check what happens. We prevent the theft because we not only monitoring if it's working or not is working the devices. For example, the motion sensor. We can detect the motion sensor is working or not. It's working. It's not working. Send alert and send file the motion sensor in sector 1. The snaps we implemented in a bank, it's a little bank in Guatemala, 154 agencies in around country, and we implemented these snaps in every agency and the central. The monitoring is in the central, and the agencies, the little snaps report to the central. How it works? In the agency inside is classified for sectors. Sector of the customer service, sector for the cash, and sector of the vault. And in these sectors, the personal security installs motion sensors and cameras. And snaps connect with this infrastructure and detects is working, it's not working, and the cameras support motion. If detect a motion in the night, take a picture and send between Nagios. Okay, the diagram is like that. We identify all devices installed in the room, like IP cameras, alarms, sensor relays, alarm panel, snaps, switch, and computers. If somebody cut the phone lines, we can detect because the alarm panel doesn't work. Because in common countries, the alarms are connected to phone lines. If somebody cut the lines, we can identify what happened. Incident of security. for example, in my country is one employee in the night cut the lines or disconnect the lines. If this happens, how the personnel of security detects what happened if don't have a control or monitoring in the agency. So this is a common strategy that employees uses for stalling the banks in Guatemala, or cut the electrical energy. This bank was experienced that in every 3 months or 4 months cut the electrical energy, the monitorings off, and stole the money inside, stole the agency. So with snaps, not only is a monitoring, because has inside batteries for backup. The support backup 1 hour and a half, and this energy give to others these devices, and the monitoring is constantly. So okay, for implementing the snaps, we use a layers for security. What is as layers? Okay, the layers are perimeter, manual access, parking lots, fencing, parking gates, loading docks, lighting, electronic access control, assets, control rooms, cameras, security guardias, signage, and others. For implementing snaps, we determine the place when will be installed, and different layers of security. It's different installed in a mall, like installed in a local alone. It's different the layers what I will use. Because, for example, in a mall, we need most controller, because they arrive a lot of people, but it's more controlled for the security for the malls. And office alone is more complicated, because the security only is in the banks. Only the personal security is maybe 5-6 persons for all building, and need most controller. So in the chief of physical security, in the night they need most alert, because the stolen or broke the security is only the night. And with new studied with different layers, we can implement what is most implement the snaps. And also for the customers are banks, we need use this framework for compliance different elements for the physical secure. Organization management, competency, facility, access management, transport, infrastructure, content management, and content transfer. We use these points, these items for build snaps, because we need compliance to this framework. Why do you think you need check the physical secure every day, every hour, every second? Why? Because it's a help for the chief of physical secure with they not study full technology. We need development of easy tool for use them. And they monitoring the chief physical secure, monitoring with the personal secure. The personal secure, for example, in my country, is not person that maybe they don't has a lot studies like us, and they need a more easy application or graphic application, because somebody people's they don't read. So the APP is development with most graphical, and it's very easy for detect the external threats, and they can receive the alerts for between internet or SMS or calls. If the company has a VoIP, you can connect the Nagios and send a call. Okay, the external security activities is a focus of physical security, and through the computing network, we can use the digital and technology for IP. If we have everything devices IP, it's more easy for us integrate with the snaps. And with analogous, with technology analog, is a little complicated, because we need to integrate to on device in between the analog technology and the snaps for start checks different status of the different devices. And okay, what is snaps? Snap is a perimeter security appliance. It's appliance because appliance is a little server with an interpreter with Arduino panel, and we can monitor banks, companies, and all types, inclusive house and malls. This provides a central security view, and the features as now state are and something manufacturing all activity alarm sensor. The concept is very easy. If the alarm is active, Nagios send alert or inform to the personnel of security, and they can check what happened. Really is a united security solution, because in the market I don't see in Latin America other solution that does it this, because combine the different elements and main elements of the physical security for monitoring, and not only can use for the commercial use if I can use for my house. It's a big market, really. The house, the homes, is a big market for introducing snaps. Introducing snaps is a solution, almost a little cheap, but not cheap. So we can cover alarm system, security camera, monitor status, cut energy sensors. Sensors integrate for environment, for data centers, measure temperature, measure humidity, light, and smoke. We can connect with smoke detectors for monitoring these devices too. And also, we can work with the cut fiber sensors and communication, infrared barriers. The snaps has own energy system for 2 hours and backup batteries, and we can connect with these infrared barriers. But why continue to use the motion sensor if we can implement infrared barriers? If somebody walk between the infrared barriers, Nagios detect. As it's very discreet for put in different places. It's like light, and nobody knows what is inside really, because it has a sensor and has a camera inside. We connect with different types of camera security and the alarm devices. What is the process monitoring with snaps? First, Identify critical assets. We need to identify what is the critical assets inside the companies. For example, the critical assets can be the data center, the vaults, and the cache. What is the cache? After, we implement the process of management. What is the process? Okay, we monitoring these devices in these points, strategic points, and who the people know what is the meaning, where are implemented this monitoring. Because in the banks inside, we classify for sectors, sector 1, sector 2, sector 3. We only know sectors, but I don't know what is meaning for the chief of physical security, what sector is. Only this is confidential information. So we only implement and they classified by sectors, and this is the process of management. After self-certified compliance, because we need a lot of tests, but demonstrate that everything is working and monitoring is working, and the alert is sending when some happens. After the task project management, what is the information protection, el security status monitoring, and after after the test some fails in some part, we need remediation and mitigation for the implementation. How is Snaps in dashboard? This is Snaps dashboard. We identify with a diagram the different assets installed. We can access in the framework with the cameras and the status of the components. It's a component with development and integrate with Nagios XI. Okay, and the alert system is reports in real time, email, CMS, Jabber, Telegram. We development the interface with Telegram and WhatsApp for communication in Nagios XI. And why Telegram? Because Telegram manages encrypted information. We can destroy the message in a little time, 1 minute, 3 minutes. You can choose time. Why? Because the banks, the information is very confidential. So Telegram is for this. I integrate with Nagios with Telegram for this thing specifically. So and also WhatsApp and Jabber. This Snaps mobile. You can see the assets installed and this example how you receive the alerts. In this case, the camera number 1 is disconnect, comes sector 3. Type, technology, analog, state warning, not single, in time. If you need to check this in the web, you can go to the page and you can check it. It's an expandable architecture because we have in this case as snaps, master snaps, and a little slaves in the different agencies of the bank, and we can classify per sector because if this sector file, for example, we have. I use this diagram for explain. For example, this is snaps, this is snaps, this is snaps, and this is snaps, and master snaps in different locations. If this snaps files, this snap take a control of this agency for monitoring and report to the central. If this snap in other location files, this snap take a monitoring and report to the central. if don't have access or link access between the snaps, inside has a SIM, the telephone with internet, and create a startup, a VPN, for maintain the communications. With this compliance, the business continuity in the part of security. I don't know if you understand me.
How you do to continue the monitoring in this case?
Okay. For example, 4 locations in different places of the country, but this location doesn't have electrical energy, okay? But snaps give the energy for the batteries inside for these devices or strategic devices. When this happens, they can continue report to master snaps. For example, in this location, the snaps don't have internet access. Inside has a chip for cell phone, and they have internet and create a VPN for a script for continue the communication to a Snap Central. If this snap die, this snap connect to devices inside this location for continuing monitoring. Is clear? Okay. And with this, we guarantee the business continuity. Okay, this is Expandable Architecture because we have any snaps in all parts of the country and reporting to the central. Reports, you can get reports for the what agency has failures, or electric failures, camera failures, or what happened, how many time the security, the police security arrived to the agency. We can provide a vision incident notification for layer of an analysis. Okay, no problem. If you have a question, I can respond to your questions.
You can send a picture too.
Oh,
You can send a pictures
yeah,
to the phone with the alerts.
yes. You can receive between email, camera take a picture and send an email, or for example, detect motion, was detect motion in sector 1 and send the alert.
No alert.
No?
Pictures of the
Picture,
camera.
yes, it's possible.
Okay.
If the camera can take a picture, it's possible receive the picture.
Can you customize the dashboards with the cameras? So can you customize each camera in a certain way, or is it just like, because I saw that picture view of your camera setup?
No, you can customize.
You can customize them?
Yes,
Okay.
you can customize
Excellent.
it because only you need, for example, check the cameras in the sector 5. Only you see the sector 5. And other person only need check the motion sensor. You can divide this in this
Oh,
in groups.
thank you.
Does Snaps have some kind of API? Do you develop an API to use it with anything besides Nagios and integrated with other systems? Like an API, un API?
API.
Yep.
Yes, use the API for the connect to database in Nagios.
No, pero hay API para conectarlo con algún otro sistema, además de Nagios, para otro tipo de seguridad o algo así. Sí, el API
Otro
se puede.
software.
Sí,
Other software.
exacto.
¿Solo funciona con?
XC.
If it only works with XI, yes, only works with XI. The company works only with XI.
Any other questions for Jorge? Any comments?
Yo para hacerlo más claro te la voy a hacer en español.
Okay.
For more clear, I speak in Spanish. Este componente de Snap, ¿es un componente comercial o es un componente que desarrolló tu compañía?
Okay, es un componente que desarrolla mi compañía y the company is developing my own company.
Y bueno, me voy a referir un poco a la pregunta que te hacía. Para integrar nuevos elementos, ¿tienes alguna API que te permita integrar esos nuevos componentes? No sé, se me ocurre, hoy tienes para cámaras analógicas marca tal cosa, ¿no? O IPs marca tal. ¿Tienes alguna forma en la que se puedan hacer
Integración.
esas integraciones?
Sí, ahí te lo respondo en Spanish and after in English.
It's the same.
English, okay. We have a panel control when interfaces the analog technology with all types, all brandings.
Okay. Is a commercial product or is only for resale in Guatemala for your company?
Now it's only for development for my company. I want will be the future with this project
Okay. Thank you.
for expanding around the world.
Thank you. Any other final questions for Jorge? All right, ladies and gentlemen, anything else you'd like to add, or?
Okay.
I think we're good. All right, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, thank you.
Jorge Higueros.